Guess what? I went kayaking and I went biking and it was fun. My back doesn't hurt. And it's so nice to be out of the house doing something besides working. And it's beautiful. And I'm out in the country in Amishville. I passed a little Amish guy in a little buggy. Beautiful out here. Beautiful. Alright. Alright guys, check it out. We're always in too much of a hurry. Like, let's slow down. Pull off to the side of the road. Get the camera out. And watch the sunset. And have some coffee. Look at that sunset. Look at that sunset. I'm gonna get out and look at the sunset. Whoa! Try not to spill my coffee. Tired of always being in a hurry. Look, we got some cows over there. Got some freeway over here. We got some beans over there. We got some more beans over there. See that big hill? That mountain range over there? That's where Paint Creek runs, right at the edge of that. Look at that sunset, man. Gorgeous. I got to kayak through a rock, a big arched rock. I got to do some and that girl about turned into the ditch. Oh my gosh, guys, this cappuccino is amazing. I haven't seen a really good sunset like that in a while. My kayak instructor taught me. Holy crap, look at the size of that horsefly. You see that guy? My kayak instructor taught me to put all my stuff that needs to be dried and just clip it all together and put it on your roof. Clip it on your roof. It'll be dry by the time you get home. guys, at the chutes. Alright guys, that's the chutes. That's about as crazy as the whitewater gets here. And I have no idea where the takeout is. Alright guys. Here we go. I know it's better than sitting around the house. And it's beautiful. Look at that view. Look at that view. I think this would be better fishing. I wanted to run the chutes in this kayak though, and I wanted to see how my back would feel. Yesterday was the first day that I was actually able to sleep about half the night on my side. It hurt a little bit, but I was still pretty good. So the Lord is healing my back slowly. We got turtles, muskrat, herring, fish. Got a duck up there. Got some cicadas. And if I had a fishing pole, we'd have some fish, dude. Because I guarantee you, this thing doesn't get fished very often. It's a pain in the ass just to get back here. Looks like the water ends. Okay, Father, find us a hole. Ooh, it's really shallow. Make it. Right. That was nice. Made it through that thing. All right, help Father. We gotta get through here. I didn't want to get stuck underneath that log right there. But we made it. So we got to figure out what the right flow is for this and then hit this again when the water's higher. We're finally in a gorge now. I have no idea what time it is. It was like 3, then I biked back, so like 3:30. So it's got to be 4:30. Oh shit. Dude, this is cool. We got a waterfall. I'm just gonna spin. Take a look at this view. We got a waterfall over here. Oop. Oh shit, are we gonna go through a cave? What? It looks like we're about to go through a cave. Look. Can you see? Oh right, Father, don't let me get jammed in there. What the hell is going on? Does that go through the whole way? Dude, I think it does. No way. We're gonna go through a rock. We are. Maybe, if I can get going. Dude, this is so cool. Alright, I think this just made the whole trip right here. Dude, come the fuck on. Ah. Check this out. All you can see is glass. The water looks like glass. And then most places it's like a foot deep. And then there's rocks that just come all the way to the surface. And then it drops off to be like super deep right on the other side of the rock, like that deep on the other side of the rock. How cool is that, dude? And now we're just like running into this big rock wall. Look at this. Look right there. Can you see it reflecting off the wall? Whoa, is this? How deep is this? It's as deep as my paddle. It's pretty deep. This is the first time that it actually sounds like there's like a waterfall or something right here. Wow, that is so freaking cool. Look at the wall up there. Isn't that awesome? And there's the river. Now we just gotta get down to it. Kayak, not bike. I am not airing down my tires. Am I on lock or am I on suspension? Is that lock? No. Okay. We gotta go down this trail. Yeah. Oh, right. So, I'm not taking a chance of jacking my back up and falling off of this bike. I was right. Pawpaws. Pawpaw tree. There's pawpaw. Pawpaws taste like bananas, but the window of them being ripe is very, very short. Okay, there's my bike, or there's my kayak. We made it. All right, I gotta gear up, and then we're gonna slide through that little crack down into the water and then go down. All right, guys. Well, here we go. How are we doing? What a long day it's already been. So we started this little adventure, I don't know, like 10. And I finally scouted out everything that needed to be scouted out, found a place to put in, found a place to take out. So we're on the Paint Creek River, and I've never kayaked this section before. So the water, all right, I got my keys. So Oh my gosh, dude. All right, on. All right, e-bike. Clear. Reset. Eco. Oh my gosh. I have not been on my e-bike since I got back. Have not kayaked since I got back. Have not done anything since I got back. All I've done is work. Gosh, it's noisy, dude. When will I ever have to not be working on something? We just fixed the truck. Then we got the rest of the RV. Got to service the mountain bike, get it back up to speed. Hi. I did not put my breakdown kit in here, or my pump. So hopefully we're good. But basically I found this nature sanctuary down here, and then it looked like there was a path that went down towards the river. It was like almost a mile. And I'm like, do I really gotta carry my kayak a mile? So I did. I carried it about halfway, ran out of steam, set it in some bushes, and then hike the rest of the way down, jog the rest of the way down to see. I'm like, dude, I'm not carrying this whole stupid thing down there and then, you know what I mean, have it not actually go to the river. But it did. Here's the one, I think this one's called Highlands.
Yeah, guys! Woo! Guess what? I went kayaking, and I went biking, and it was fun. My back doesn't hurt, and it's so nice to be out of the house